Hey guys, it's Darius. One symptom of moving applications up to the cloud can be poor user experience at some of your remote locations. And that's largely because of the latency introduced as a result of backhauling that traffic. A good SD-Wan solution is sure to take care of those issues and reduce the call load on your help desk. What I've got over here is a typical organization with some applications over here, some of which you can see are probably more business critical than some of the others. The Barracuda Cloud Generation Firewall here is going to manage our SD-WAN, and it's got 3 circuits connected to it, one MPLS, one broadband, and an LTE service on standby. I've already started to make some policy decisions, and I've decided that I'm going to block all Spotify and Facebook traffic. I can be as granular as I want with those. I can block them by time of day, user, and so on. And that's largely because of the full stateful inspection firewall functionality that you get from the CGF. Now, for my 3 different circuits over here, I've decided that I'm going to shove Salesforce traffic over my MPLS circuit. And I'm going to dedicate 100% of the available bandwidth to that service. I'm going to set the QoS up to high, and I'm going to make sure that I turn on AV and SSL inspection at the firewall here. Over my broadband, I'm going to send my Office 365 traffic, and I'm going to share that traffic with YouTube and LinkedIn traffic as well. So for here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to dedicate 70%, I'm going to set the QoS up to high for my Office 365 traffic. I'm going to turn off AV and SSL inspection because I know it's coming from a trusted source. And I'm going to dedicate 70% of my traffic to Office 365. That leaves me to dedicate 30% to LinkedIn and YouTube. And for sure, I want to make sure that I turn on AV and SSL, and I want to set the QoS here to medium. Now, you can do this however you want. But the idea here is to prepare for a disaster scenario. This might satisfy and get you great prioritization and optimization of your traffic, but what happens when you start to lose connections? In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to emulate taking down our broadband service over here. In this case, what I need to do is I need to make sure that I pick up my Office 365 traffic on my MPLS circuit here. And so what I need to do then is, while I keep most of the settings exactly as they were, what I must make sure is that I reallocate the available bandwidth. And I'm going to say over here, I'm going to make an equal 50-50 split for my Office 365 and my Salesforce traffic. Now, dynamically, as soon as this happens, I'm also going to bring up my LTE service over here, and I'm going to make another policy decision as well. I'm going to stop all YouTube traffic during this time of failure and send it over to the binary bin. That leaves me to dedicate, in this case, very extravagant 100% to LinkedIn traffic. Now, you can chop and change this however you want and decide how your disaster scenarios should fail over in favor of the most business critical applications. I think you'll agree that's a much better solution than having poor user performance at your remote locations.